Okay, Leo, welcome to your 2022 forecast. I am so happy to be getting to this, all right? For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive. I am kind of channeling is what I would call it, but I think it's even deeper than that when I'm doing your reading. And so it may not be traditional. I have never learned the tarot. Oh, hello. And our little lion, Oliver, wants to come be with you. You gonna come up here? All right, let me move my little jacket. Come here. Hurry. Come on, last chance. Last chance. Last chance. Come on. Up. 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 Hurry. Okay. There you go. Leo doesn't want to wait. Right? You gotta get faster. You gotta get faster. Yeah. All right. So, that is Oliver. He is one of the 2 dogs that are in here. He has suddenly decided whenever I start a reading that he is going to come read for you. Yes. He thinks he's going to come facilitate the energy because Mama has banned him from getting anywhere near the Reiki and other energy sessions. He's just a sweetie though. All right, so as I was saying, I'm intuitive. What you see may not be traditional. As a general rule, right? Roles can be reversed. If you are in a third party, I could be reading their story and not yours. Okay, and the time is fluid. So if you come to this in a year, I've already brought you into the container, and if it resonates, that's when it was meant for you. Okay. As well, for those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you. As you can see, I'm doing things differently for these longer videos. I'm taking 2 weeks instead of 1 week to finish all of the signs. That's because I've got more on my plate this year, and I am working towards getting my 500 plus hour yoga training with trauma-based energy in it so that I can help when we get on the other side of this, especially with teenagers, to help them work through releasing the trauma through yoga movement and breath work and mindfulness. Okay, I am a practicing shaman, as you know. If you would like to find out more about that, you can go down below. I would say this, it's more of a, I always say I'm a shamanic practitioner and not a practicing shaman, although I did have in my journey last night, I did have a shamanic ancestor come in and initiate me. So whatever that means to you, it is what it is. My shamanic teacher is a shaman, okay, is initiated into the Andean tradition. He's actually down in Ecuador right now. And so I have learned from one of the great masters, and I am truly blessed for that. Now, today what we're going to do, I'm getting collective messages. We're going to move into the quarters of the year, and then through the months, we'll get some clarification on all of that, some advice from Spirit, and then we will move forward. Okay, if you would like to learn more about me, all of that's down below. You can also find the donation link down below. You can support the channel just by clicking like. Okay, when you like, share, comment, subscribe, it's an honest gift because I make about 34 cents a month from doing YouTube videos, and this is my service as my gift back, right? I get to do this as a living, which is the gift to me, right? That I get to practice all of this woo, but my gift back is giving these free readings, okay? So for the collective Leo, you are going through this massive transformation. Okay, breathe through it as you really learn to open up those wings. You're coming out of a chrysalis. Okay, I'm getting this energy of not moving too quickly, okay? Because you think you're like, I'm ready to fly, all right? But it's because of the connection you have with somebody or something okay, in the ether, in the dream state. But look again, right? That transformation is still moving out of the 5D. So give yourself a minute to breathe through this. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for Leo. Now this can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, however it aligns with you. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Quarter 1. Quarter 2. Ooh, that's been coming out a lot lately. Quarter 3. And quarter 4. Beautiful energy. I really like that. Okay, underneath it all, okay, this is what you've wished for. This is your prize. Okay, your guardians, right? They're like, we have listened to what you have asked for and we have brought it to you. All right. So let's go ahead and thank you, Spirit. January, thank you. February, thank you. Ooh, March, thank you. April, thank you. May, thank you. June, thank you. July, thank you. August, ooh, fast moving. September, October, November, and December. Thank you. Okay, this year is about following your purpose, following your heart and your awareness, okay? This is leading you somewhere here, all right? We've got the Empress, the heart chakra, the crown chakra, but I feel like it's leading you to a very divine connection, because in the 1 energy, it's the path to the 11, okay? It's also the 7 and the 7, and underneath that, right, we've got the Lover's Harmony, and there's the other 7 with the 11 on it. Okay, so I do feel, and they want me to show this, right? I do feel like you have been trying to manifest it all, right? But you've been only working on perhaps the functional energies, and now Spirit is bringing your heart into it. Okay, so quarter 1, all right, the gateway. You came into January, right, with the portal open, and it's very aligned to what I'm channeling lately and I'm writing about. The Celestial Spark, right, the book that I just released, has moved into these codes that I'm releasing. And the first 2 are in the Chi Ball in Chi Draconis. Okay, and if you go into the community tab, if you go to the Facebook page, you can scroll through and you'll find where I've told you how to access those codes and activate them. But I feel like, right, you've moved into the channel, because the way the channel showed up to me is that once you move into that channel, right, it's like a birth canal. And it's like the process, right, now through October, which is really funny. We'll talk about October when we get there. Now through October, right, you're going through like this whole birthing sort of process of really bringing things to life. Quarter 2, sacred union. Okay, you are shadowing, right, each other. The divine feminine and the divine masculine could be within yourself. Okay, definitely feels very 5D, growing, shadowing, moving into this energy of this sacred union. Okay, quarter 3, you may be really feeling your person in meditation as you are strengthening that love cord, that golden cord between the two of you. Spirit really wants you to be mindful in quarter 3. And then quarter 4, here comes that Empress, the goddess, right? Quarter 4, the Empress energy takes center stage, okay? So that's where everything is moving towards here. So let's go ahead and get going, okay? Okay, quarter 1. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, you've been feeling the energy of the haves and the haves not, okay? Really feeling cut off from where you want to be and where you are. A lot of, I feel like, lack mindset coming out of the year. And this is about the work to get started moving out of that. Okay. And what's beautiful is it really is showcasing here because we're moving, you're on the right path in January. Okay. 22. That's the in-between number for me. Okay. 22 to me, in my divine masculine and my divine feminine decks, I've got 21, 22, and then we go back to the Fool, okay, with 0. So there's an in-between, okay, right? You're in the portal. You're in between the ending and the new beginning. It really aligns with what they said at the very beginning for the collective, right? Your wings are not ready to fly yet. Okay, so you're having this mental conflict, right, about these trees, these sacred trees that are coming in quarter 2. Again, the symbolism is 2s, right? And Spirit says the trees are growing, okay? They are protected, they are growing, they are in a very safe space. It is a waiting game, okay? In February, foundation and achievements. For some of you, you could be buying a new house, right? A new blessing coming in for you, new job. Again, right, we've got the 2 and the 2, which equals 4, and then we've got the 4, now we've got 44. Okay, so you're moving along the spiritual path. It is interesting, though, the way that this house looks to me today, the way they're showing it, is it's only half of a house. Okay, I don't know if you see that when you look at it. They show me like part of the house is still in the ether. And so maybe you're just starting to manifest this house. In March, right, memories of love. We've got that 6 again. I really feel like you are calling in love. If there's someone specific you have in mind, you're just really holding space, right? Honoring your desires for this person. Maybe nostalgic for the way things used to be, but definitely I feel like for a lot of you, it's calling in this sacred union, okay? So, January, the mental conflict, right? Yeah, you're being called to stay out of your head, right? You're not listening to your ego. This is time of you finishing the work of healing your heart, resting and recovering, okay, from what you've been through. Time to allow that to happen. February, okay? Yeah, balance. Again, there's another 2 of Pentacles. You're balancing what you have and what you don't have yet, right? You're also being called to balance your feminine and your masculine, right? Listen to the tambourines, the drums, okay, the sacred shamanic tools of, I feel like this came through in the Diary of Wu and the channeling of that book, of the sacred tambourine that really has to do with the Empress, with the mother energy. Okay. In March, okay, yep, you're going through the rebirth and calling in that wish, calling in that star, remembering what it was like to desire love for a lot of you, okay? Underneath, they want me to show you the Ace of Pentacles. This is planting brand new seeds that are going to really take hold. Okay, so quarter two, we're moving into the mirroring of the trees, the sacred union. Okay, yeah, and there's the Three of Swords. Okay, some of you really are working to get over a broken heart, or you're realizing you have to be true to your own heart, which kind of breaks your heart a little bit, to what you have to leave behind in order to move forward. Because there we've got that Empress again, right? Moving towards this Empress energy, moving towards where your heart and your cup are full. So of course in April, there's another two. It's the Two of Cups, spiritual union. You're getting on the same page, even if it's only energetically. Manifesting, right? What you seek is seeking you. In May, though, okay, another 6, but it's moving on. I feel like it is, right, time to release what's blocking your soulmate, or release an old soulmate, okay, so that you can come into this energy when it is time. In June, positive movement forward, okay, getting out in the sun. I'm seeing a lot of this energy in June for everyone. I really feel like in June, we're going to see things open up and people are going to go crazy. People are going to be like, finally, like after several summers of not being able to vacation and see family and stuff, people are going to be like, I'm getting into the sun, right? I'm rejuvenating my balance, okay? And you may kind of leave some of that shadow work, some of that emotional work behind until you can handle it a little bit better, right? Rejuvenate and then dive into it, okay? So Two of Cups in April. Ooh, that came out really quickly, and we've got, wow, we've got 3 cards, 4 cards from this other deck that snuck in here that I did not even see during pre-shuffle. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. Again, Three of Swords with the Three of Cups in reverse. Feel like you're calling in and getting rid of something, right? 10 of Swords, getting rid of hurt. Yeah, Oliver says, yeah. Oh, 5 of Swords again. And the Knight of Swords, right? For some of you, you may have had a falling out with someone. And it really was meant for you to go through this ego death. I do feel like what these other cards were, I feel like they were telling us the backstory. Okay, you had to go through, just making sure there's none others. Yeah, you had to go through this ego death in order to move into the connection, the third eye connection with someone. Okay, so April, yeah, right? See, look, the third eye is active, connecting to happiness, connecting to the sun, right? You are healing what was in the past. Okay, divine timing here in May. All right, thank you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I feel that you are feeling stable. I feel like you have finally gotten to the place by May. If you haven't watched your Kundalini reading from last year, I'm recommending you go watch it or rewatch it to kind of refresh your memory, or just put like in your calendar, like in April, rewatch my Kundalini plane. But what I feel like is you're doing the work, and by May, right, because they're really showing me the symbolism for the Kundalini, for the tree of life here, okay? You are finally bringing all of those planes, right, into your life container. You're finally on the right path, right? Divine timing. I'm finally on the right path for where I am meant to be in this life. Okay, yeah, and then we have June, 3 of Cups, right? Really looking to the celestial kingdom to fill your cup, right? Hanging out with family, perhaps, you know, like mothers and sisters that you haven't been with for a long, long time, right? And it just feels good. But bottom underneath, you're still calling in something that hasn't quite landed. Okay, quarter 3, mindful, coming in, right? You're very much in that very deep third eye connection with what it is that you are manifesting, okay? This golden love. Okay, Page of Swords. Watch for the symbols, the messages, the items that are coming into you through that third eye connection, right? Because I feel that you are getting the same messages that someone else is getting, right? As a kind of like prep work. All right. Yeah. Look at here. They're in the winter still, but the cups, right, are slowly changing from, right, this kind of sunflower goo to these beautiful, right, like pink flowers. It's almost as if, again, right, like the cocoon, right, how it kind of dissolves and out comes the butterfly. All right, so that's really beautiful. July, wish fulfillment, okay? You could be getting really some major success for you in your career, or suddenly you meet this person, okay? And the emotions really start to flow. In August, there's the activation of the solar plexus, okay? The internal, the 9 and the 3, right? It's like you and this person become, and right, the 3 of Cups, right? You and this person in the universe become like this trifecta, right? This golden ratio of all of those wishes that you have called in. In September, be patient, okay? Now it's just barely coming into the 5D, from the 5D to the 3D. It's just starting to grow, right? It's was a couple of trees, right? Like way out here, and now they're finally coming together. So you have to give it a minute for the mighty oak to grow, okay? July, wish fulfillment, right? Okay, 6 of Wands and the Empress, okay? Right? All of a sudden, the angels drop the sleeping Empress into the middle of all of this emotion, okay? August, the solar plexus, right? Knight of Cups. So communication starts, perhaps dating starts, really beautiful energy. I've never felt like this for anyone. Oh my gosh, the way my heart feels, right? This is like a unicorn. And the masculine really feeling masculine in all of this. And I feel like the feminine will be really feeling feminine in all of this. Okay, September. Okay, there's the frustration, the Tower, right? The old trees from the 5D have fallen to grow in the 3D, but that's the patience to wait for it, okay? And nobody wants to wait for their wings to dry and fly. And so there is a lot of impatience and perhaps a lot of miscommunication that can happen if you don't breathe through it, right? Get in that meditation and breathe through it instead of being reactive in it. Okay, because underneath it, we've got the feminine in the 5 of Cups and the masculine in the King of Swords, right? There can be a lot of not feeling so good in that energy. Okay, 4th quarter here. The Goddess is here. The Empress is awake. Okay. 4 of Cups. Sitting on this new tree. Fearful that that final cup, right? That 6 of Cups. Now it's gone, of course. Let's see if it's anywhere near the bottom so I can show you. I don't see it. But you guys remember, okay, the 6 of Cups had 1 cup left, okay, that was still mush. Okay. Somebody's afraid of that cup not really being ready. Okay. And perhaps they're afraid that they're going to be rejected. Now, the final 2 came out in reverse, and I don't really read oracles in reverse unless Spirit tells me, but Spirit had me keep October in reverse. Okay, movement, choices, and decisions. Someone could feel like their choices and decisions are just taken away. Okay, because then November, what seems like the obstacle here is like this big, but it feels immense. Okay, I feel terrified falling for you. Okay, and what we've got right now here, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, right? Like I've come into my balance, I've come into my life path, I feel really good about where I'm going, and then crap, there's a teeny tiny bump in the road, and I'm kind of freaking out. December, right? There's going to be illumination, all right? There's the push and pull of divine partnership, the shadow work that's coming in. Underneath it all, Spirit's like, keep remembering that Knight of Cups energy, and you can overwrite the rest of it, right? It's not written in stone. You can change things, okay? In October, though, there is that 4 of Swords, right? There's a separation of some sort, which really gets into someone's head. And I don't know why they wanted me. I see why they wanted me to do that. Underneath it all, there's a forgetting here that this is your higher level connection, right? There is the moon, right? It's being hidden. And that being hidden is what causes the shadow work here at the end of the year. Okay. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Again, someone is holding on to what they want in this situation. They're sitting at the tree, right? But they're holding on, perhaps holding on to the way it all came in initially, because we've got the solar plexus energy, you know, like really deep diving into that chemical reaction. And, right, the other person is really trying to manifest this coming forward. This, I've wished for this. I want this in my life the way I want it. I don't want it to take time to grow. I just want it how I want it. But they're not working together here. Okay, the shadow work here. I feel that you're going, Page of Cups here. You guys are going to start working more in the 5D again. Okay, there's a lot of fear, okay, right? Self-sabotage, a little abandonment, codependency. There's a lot of fear with really opening up to this because it is so intense, right? But Spirit says, don't try to control things, right? You can't control things. Just dance through the rain. Okay, movement really helps us release things in the body. So, what else does Spirit want you to work on? okay, as you go through the year. Okay, this is igniting something very exciting. You're finding your soul's purpose. Okay, you're finding your life path. You're starting new chapters. It's brand new, right? Ace of Wands type energy. And it's something that's very exciting. And I was writing today, right? Like we have these two emotional frequencies that are really important. And when we don't stay in that like excited energy, we pull into that energy that creates the stagnation, okay? So when you feel the stagnation, become an observer and look, like, what am I getting caught in that is an old story or old details? How can I step back and just see, right? I talked about this in the Sacred Space on Friday. If you are in my Awakened Transcendence group on Facebook, then I talked about it in there, how, right, we've got the lynx and the fox, right? Sometimes we have to step back for a minute and then open up our curiosity, our imagination, right? To see things in a different perspective, move into a little bit of that, like step back into that birthing process, right? Like my wings aren't really ready yet. Let me step back and realize I've just come out of this cocoon and be curious like the fox and look at things with new eyes, okay? Yeah, because if you don't look at them fully with the new eyes, then you start getting a distorted view through your old point of view, okay? And that can create negative self-talk. Some of this can come from outside influences that don't like to see you glowing up, okay? They don't want you to have your happiness, to find your soul path, to have this love, because this lands right on the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, right? Some people don't want that for you. It's better when you're broken, okay? Don't try too hard, right? Here we go. Stay in the flow state. Again, stay in your Zen high frequency. When you need to, when you turn into that wish, right? Become the starfish and just float for a minute. Be in those emotions, come from the heart, and allow yourself to feel that connection. Right here, allowance. Allow yourself to just enjoy. You will arrive at the highest outcome when the timing is right. Let's see what else the universe wants to give you. Okay, Knight of Swords. Again, nothing can be rushed here. You want to rush right through things, right from the very first card, right? You're like, I've come out of the chrysalis, off I go, right? Spirit's like, you cannot rush your knowledge, your learning process, your creation here, okay? Have you ever tried to bake cookies and they don't bake and what do you got? Just gooey dough, right? Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, be aware of where you feel like you're not getting what you need. And instead of pulling into that, I'm just going to just turn my head and just, imagine that I've gotten what I need. Try communicating what you need with this person, okay? You can even, all right, I was going to say person, place, or thing, because you can do that with your car, with your business. You can have a conversation with everything in your life, right? Energy is just energy. You can say, okay, business, I would like you to grow So show me what I need to do for that. Okay. King of Wands in reverse. Sometimes ego gets in the way of us taking the actions that we want to take. We want one more. Thank you. Again, I see why they wanted this. Okay, King of Swords. Keep a hold of the knowledge, right, that you are growing. This is a butterfly that is half emperor. Okay. This is a growth process for the emperor and the empress. And let it flow naturally. Okay. So let's go ahead and close off with an oracle. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing the videos out of order next month based on the number of likes, comments, views, subscriptions that the videos have gotten. Okay, so if you want to be one of the first signs, right? Remember that. And again, here we've got, okay, the challenge is for you to remember you and whatever it is that you want are going to arrive at the same destination when it is all right, okay? But you want to arrive balanced and not imbalanced, okay? You are on the right path, okay? The arrow here, the 3, you are on the right path. Okay, the challenge is that you've already been connected with this. In the 5D, you are deeply, deeply connected to whatever this is. It's exciting. You don't want to release it. Spirit says you need to adapt, okay, to the fact that the alchemy of this relationship is that it is very emotional. But it's creating from those emotions and the waves, right? And water, it always has ebb and flow. This is the person, right? I've got the, Emperor Penguin here behind the feminine, and they're in the wind, okay? There's work to be done. We go from the hummingbird adapting to the wind, from the 8 to the 9, okay? There is work to be done here. That 9, it's a 63. It could also be seen as 333. Okay. So you are on the right path of spiritual awakening. You are on the right path. Get in the flow state. Okay. So I hope that this helped you. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Next week, I will do all signs for the general love readings, so I hope to see you then. All right, bye.